Alright guys, Steve the car guy. I suspect a bad alternator, so I had to jump start the car. Now we're going to use a digital multimeter set to 12 volts. Black to black, red to red, we're testing the battery. And we're actually not doing so bad. We're at 13.8, 13.6. Before, it was dropping all the way down to 5 and the thing wasn't working. Now things are actually starting to work a little bit better, which would indicate to me that the alternator is probably working a little bit, but before it wasn't working. So you see this number here, when the car is running, it should be at about 14.7. Something between 14 and 15, and we're still only at 13. So we're not getting a complete charge from the alternator to the battery, which means that the alternator is not quite doing what it needs to be. Before this, we were actually going down to the 11s and the 10s, and the car would even shut down once it hit 5.3 volts. So at this point, guys, it looks like the alternator is not quite doing its job. We need to be at about 14, 14 and a half, and we're only at about 13. It's enough to keep the car running, but if you start driving the car and using your lights and everything else, it'll be pretty much running off the battery and everything.